amazing lady, Liz is. She's just incredible, isn't she?
I cannot tell you that the whole family is inspirational, but she inspired me so much. I mean, we all moan and groan, and
we do,
you know. And I was with her for a day, and everything she said was so. The thing is, she's got her family network behind her,
of course.
And Peter is her rock. He's there, and he's a cyclist, and she's now just going to do 300-mile cycling, and she's going to climb mountains. Nothing stops her, and her thing is positive mental attitude. That's what she thinks gets you through, and her work ethic and her drive. Having said that, it was just the most amazing day to meet her and her family. Megan and Nicola, her daughters, back her all the way, and now they're going to run with her.
That's
you know, and she kept saying to me,
exercise,
well, that's, I mean, you do, and she was saying that exercise is a thing. And I went, you know what, I live a sedentary life when I'm not racing around, which is like most of my life, but otherwise I'll sit. But we all do that, don't we? We all go,
I spend far too much time sitting watching telly.
I know, me too, but you've got to get up the exercises, and she said that's what's kept her going. She was given 3 years, and she's now into her 7th year.
Incredible.
You know, but it's her daughters were so inspirational as well, and I just think you've got to have that network, you've got to have those people around you to keep you strong.
And it was interesting how she found that she was ill by the accident. You know,
all she had was backache, and she didn't take it in. She had a car accident, and 2 bones here broke in her neck, which is unusual for a very low-impact car accident. And they found the cancer in her breast and her bones. And now, 6 months later, she was back at work. How incredible is that? And she goes every 3 weeks for treatment now. But she said, we talk about it, but we don't make it an issue. We just get on with life, and you know, the next day comes, and I hope people are watching, and it will fill them.
And being inspired.
She's part of a cancer group. She inspires people that have cancer to go out there and cycle and climb. And it's
incredible. Because sometimes we do have to take responsibility sometimes for our own health, and we've got to check ourselves. And I know Liz was saying that she did check herself, but she had kind of like lots of lumps anyway.
She has lumpy breasts, and you know what a lot of women do, and they go, oh yes, but I've got, you know, lumps, and you know, one of those lumps could be it. And she didn't think about that. She did afterwards, obviously, and we do, you know, some of us do. And
you've done exactly the same.
I did. I missed it, or didn't miss it, but took no notice of it.
You kind of thought, did you not think to yourself, oh, you know, as we all do, you think, oh no, I'll be okay. It's not going to.
Well, she said, it's not going to be me.
I think we all think that.
And we all do that.
We do.
And we should take notice of that. But, you know, stress is one of the worst things. And I was talking to her about it, because when I had stress, when I had all this terrible divorce thing going on, I lost all my hair, and I had to wear a wig. And that, I can't tell you what that does to you, because your femininity is your hair, isn't it? You know, and having all that around you, it completely destroyed me. And I understood how men felt, you know, when they lose their hair, and we were talking about what that can do to you. And I didn't come out of it very well. I'm nowhere near the person Liz is. She's just amazing, and I didn't cope. You know, and the wig was awful. I was on Loose Women with the wig on, and it didn't.
I remember.
You know, it wasn't good.
It affects your confidence. It really does.
Oh,
it affects your confidence
terrible.
so much.
It really does. But then you meet somebody like her. If I'd have had her around me, I maybe wouldn't have been in that situation.
No, that's very true. And like, luckily, you know, you did find a lump, and luckily it was a cyst.
Yes.
But the trouble is, you can't ignore something like that.
Never ignore it. Never ignore it. I mean, we all do that thing of, oh, do you know, I'll go next week, or I'll see about it, or and you do think that there's nothing wrong, you know, but check every day if there is anything. I mean, she said, you know, the slightest little pea, it could be. Why not check it?
Check it and get peace of mind, because peace of mind is a very underrated thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely it is.
It sure is. She's amazing, Sherrie. She really is. And thank you for coming in and talking to us. It
has been so inspirational, I cannot tell you. And it's made me think, come on, get up off your chair. That's what it's about. As you keep saying, exercise, it keeps you fit and well.
It does, not just in your body, in your head.
Here.
It really does. It really does. Good stress buster. Good stress buster.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sherrie.